wine to the beat.
Welcome to StruxureWare Data Center Expert. Do you have multiple UPSs that you're looking to manage and monitor, or possibly multiple PDUs in a data center you'd like to manage, or maybe even some infrastructure devices such as cooling units that are connected via SNMP or Modbus TCP? If so, StruxureWare Data Center Expert may be just the application you've been looking for. StruxureWare Data Center Expert features real-time monitoring of data center infrastructure and or distributed devices such as UPSs, PDUs, CRACs. We offer centralized alerting. We capture and store data for reports and graphs, and we can monitor environmental and security appliances such as our NetBot appliances. StruxureWare Data Center Expert works with APC devices and third-party infrastructure devices that use SNMP or Modbus TCP. We support Active Directory and Open LDAP. We're part of the StruxureWare family of energy management software, top rated by leading independent IT research firms. StruxureWare Data Center Expert is offered in two platforms, the popular VM platform and the physical appliance platform, both of these giving you the same great software experience. Now let's launch into a live instance of StruxureWare Data Center Expert, and I'll show you around. So we've just launched into the Data Center Expert client. If you look in the upper left hand corner, you're going to see 4 different buttons. These are the 4 different perspectives of the software. The first one being monitoring. So in monitoring, what you'll have is first of all your device groups. So you create groups depending upon how you want to organize your devices. You will go ahead and do device discoveries, bring the devices into the software, put them into the folder that you would like, and then in the center you're going to be able to monitor those devices. So you'll be able to see what you brought in and pull data from that. If you look on the bottom, you're going to see active alarms. So if any of these devices are in alarm, you'll see that they have a red X. So this is the list view. We do have a secondary view called a map view. So if you'd like to give your devices some positional information, you can go ahead and do that. Drag drop the folders onto a map, and you can also drag and drop sensors. So let's say if you just want to go ahead and have a temperature sensor overlaid on one of your devices, you can do that. You right click and you will get real-time information off of that device. So this is the monitoring perspective. We'll move on. The next perspective we'll look at is the alarm configuration. So this is where you can go ahead and centralize your alerting policies. Instead of having your devices alert you directly, you will create different policies, assign your devices to these policies, and then go ahead and define what your response is going to be, what actions will take place when alarm does occur. The next tab we'll look at is reports. Reports are extremely easy to run. We have 2 different types. One is a snapshot report with really just 2 or 3 clicks. You can run these. Example of that is the battery age report, which tells you how many UPSs you have with varying battery ages. We have some other snapshot reports such as inventory, UPS runtime, and then you can also run a lot more specific reports. So if you want to run a report on a specific sensor, you can do that. Here we've run a report on PDU information over several days, or temperature data over a month. And we can zoom in on this. We can export this to Excel. We can export the graph image too if we want. So that's the reports tab. The 4th tab here is surveillance. So this is specific to our NetBots cameras. If you do have NetBot camera, you can go ahead and use the software as, in essence, a DVR. So you can go ahead and retrieve those clips, and it really is very helpful as far as keeping an eye on some spaces that maybe you don't go to too often, or you don't have visibility into. So that would be specific again to the NetBots cameras. So those are the 4 perspectives of the client. We do also have a web client. Okay, so I've just launched into the web client here by typing the IP address of the server into the address bar and authenticating. So what we see is multiple tabs. This first tab is monitoring, where we can go ahead and see our device groups, and we can drill into specific devices. On the right hand side we see alarms, so we can see our active alarms. We'll move to the next tab, which is event log. So I can go ahead and see some events. Third tab here is going to be saved reports, so I can run any report that was saved in the thick client view. And then I'll go ahead and click on the Home tab here, which is real interesting. This gives you the ability to create a customized dashboard for each user. So you click Add Page, make a new page, click Add Gadget, and you can add things like alarm summary, active alarm. You can add some bar charts or line graphs. And if you do have NetBox cameras, you can add a camera feed. So this is real interesting. Customers really love this. It's essentially a customized mini NOC dashboard. So this brings us to the conclusion of today's really quick demo of StruxureWare Data Center Expert. For more information, contact your favorite APC reseller or call us directly at 800-800-4272. Also, feel free to visit our website at apc.com/StruxureWare.